Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chiamazing show. This is Chiamazing here, bringing you some gaming news stuff, top things for this Friday, September 7th. I almost said August. It's not August. Anyway, first thing I want to talk about is G4 going in a different direction. The owners of G4, which is NBC Universal, are going to kind of rebrand it. It's kind of understandable. G4 hasn't been doing so well. It's one of the only reasons me personally to watch was Kevin Pereira, and he's no longer there. But the rebrand is supposedly going to happen early next year, and I mean they could change the name, or they're wanting to make it more modern male. I don't even know what that means. GQ-like, I think, was the analogy IGN used. Yeah, I won't watch it, but maybe somebody will. I don't know. GameStop is interested in the Ouya console. That would be the open source Android-based console that we've heard so much about, that had a Kickstarter and everything that rose a ridiculous amount of money. So I imagine GameStop will be carrying it when it releases. So that's pretty cool. Epic has opened a new studio for the Unreal 4 engine. This is Seattle studio that they're currently hiring people for that will be focused on creating the Unreal Engine 4. They have listings for programmers for animation systems, audio tools, online servers, Java rendering tools. That should help them be able to crank out the engine, having a whole studio, pretty much devoted to it. It's something that's a little interesting. Thermaltake's got a new gaming mouse, and it looks kind of weird. What's really interesting is BMW has helped design this mouse. 8200 DPI, 11 programmable, 11 programmable buttons. There's a Z key to switch gaming profiles. It has a little honeycomb thing, air holes, whatever. I think it's supposed to keep your palm from getting sweaty. No idea if that actually works, but it looks interesting. Little BMW logo on the side of it. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't have one, and I haven't had access to one, so I can't really tell you how good of a mouse it is, but it looks kind of cool, and it's kind of interesting that BMW's helping design mice. NBA 2K13 is set to be amazingly awesome, and in fact, not only is it set to be amazingly awesome because it has Michael Jordan, it's going to have Charles Barkley, it also is going to have Scottie Pippen, and he will complete the whole 92 Dream Team. He was like the last person, and they got him, so the 92 Dream Team is completed, which is pretty cool to play as Scottie Pippen. I like Scottie Pippen a lot. Killzone 1 is going HD in a Killzone trilogy package that will come together in October. That's pretty cool. If you don't have any of the Killzone games and you've kind of wanted to play them, there you go, all of them at once. Marvel Heroes is hitting closed beta next month. That's pretty cool, because Marvel Heroes actually looks pretty interesting. Diablo-ish style, but it's an MMO, and it seems cool. It's being made by it's being created by David Brevik, who was director of Diablo 1 and 2, and helped really define those games. So it should be pretty good. I'm hoping to be pretty good. It looks pretty good. Definitely have to check out the beta. Wii U Zelda is coming in 2014, and it's going to be the biggest Zelda game ever. It's supposedly going to have a Skyward Sword style visuals, and has its biggest development team. Apparently this is like one of the biggest projects and most finished projects they've actually done in a long time, if ever, and this was supposed to be the most ambitious Zelda game to date. I love Zelda, so I'm actually looking forward to this. Like, if it's really as ambitious as they say, this game alone could make me get a Wii U. Otherwise, I have no intention of getting a Wii U at the moment. I'm not really too sold on it. In case you haven't heard, there are rumors that it's going to be out later this year. In fact, there's rumors it's going to be out a week earlier than we expect, with 3 different price points. And then the last bit of news I want to cover is the possible 720 delay. There's rumors, according to Semi-Accurate, the processor that's powering the new system is set to face shortages. The manufacturing yields on the production wafers are painfully low, which is pretty bad. And supposedly they're manufacturing in very high quantities right now, which means they get kind of ready for production. According to Semi-Accurate, they don't have very long, Microsoft doesn't have very long to create whatever problem they're having, because it takes a lot for these production wafers to be run through and everything like that. They say Microsoft insiders are telling them that the planned launch date is in September of next year, and that means that they have until around February to really fix these issues. And anything past that's going to pretty much delay the console. That's interesting, but it's kind of one of those things you kind of have to really kind of keep a ear out for, I guess, just because we're hearing a lot of rumors. We're hearing a lot of rumors about the next consoles, and we won't more than likely find out anything until later this year for certain, or next year. That's pretty much all I have for today, so I will see you guys Monday, and have a good weekend.